Now, if you watched last week's video, I went over the TrackRig. Now, in today's video, I'm going to give you a little update on what I have experienced with it so far and a couple pros and cons. Now, let's start with the pros. My favorite part about this TrackRig is being able to precisely control channels within a track in my front of house mix. Now, that has really helped me be able to get electrics and stuff like that to cut through. Now, what this also allows, my second pro, is that let's say you have a band member missing or can't attend or whatever happened. The list goes on why people can't show up, but there you have it. You have a band member that can't be there. Well, the TrackRig replaced them. Sorry. Well, on a serious note, since you are able to precisely control everything, you're able to pump, let's say the drums can't be there, you're able to pump drums in there as if there's a drummer there, but you don't have a drummer. It's kind of weird. Now, I will say this doesn't completely replace it, so don't go firing all your band members. You need them, they're important. But what I am saying is, in a pinch, you can make it sound very full and sound amazing without the full band there. And my last pro is you are able to split the click and the cues. Now you might be asking yourself, why would I want to do that? Well, for me, it's actually twofold. One, the band really needed it to be able to get the precise mix that they could, since they are able to do it. Secondly, my production team, a few of the people have headphones to where they are able to listen to the click and the guide as well. So what that does is they're actually able to bring the click down and pump the guide more so they're not as annoyed with the click. The click is still there to help keep them on. However, the guide tells them when to come in. So you can get your lights and stuff like that in sync with the click. And then from there, you just press your next buttons in order to keep it flowing with the band right on time every time. Now, I only have a couple cons for you, and the first one is the routing is a pain in the butt. You have to go through and click every single song and every single channel within the song. I mean, I understand why, because every song is mastered differently. Some songs have certain instrumentation that the others don't, or some songs call the drums and the other ones call it percussion and vice versa. So it is something that Loop Community can't really do for you. So you have to be able to go through and not universally do everything, but go in every single song and route it, and then you are able to save it to where it will recall it the next time you want to play that song. However, it is a pain in the butt to have to go through every single song. Now, piggybacking off of that, my next con is you can't take the iPad home or whatever you're mixing with home with you and pre-route everything for that set, because without the TrackRig, it doesn't know that it has multi-out. So it really stinks because you have to have it plugged into the TrackRig, which ours is like permanently mounted underneath the keys. So it wouldn't really be feasible to take that and everything else with you, and that's just not practical taking all of that everywhere you go. So you do have to plan ahead and get everything routed in ahead of time. Now, my last con is you still have to pre-mix your tracks. Now, what do I mean by that? So the most important part of this pre-mixing is actually for your in-ear monitors for your band. So if it's not pre-mixed, certain things aren't going to come through properly. Even though at front of house, you can adjust it, however, they can't. So they have to get everything level on the prime side to start. That way, in their pre-fader in-ears, everything isn't out of whack and it's where it needs to be. And then if they want a little more drums or a little more bass, whatever, they're able to do those minor adjustments. But everything in the bulk, like stereo tracks channel, like I have set up, so I have a bass, electric, and drums, and then I have a catch-all stereo channel. So within that catch-all, they need everything level. If not, it's going to be all out of whack and stuff is going to be disproportional, and not help them whatsoever. It's going to be distracting, and you don't want distracting. Now, like I said, I don't want any of these cons to detour you from getting a TrackRig. It has tremendously helped our mix and make it more full and more controllable. Now, I hope this helps you make a decision if you want to buy the TrackRig yourself. I'll leave a link down below. And if you got any value out of this, please hit that like and subscribe button, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks.